Hi there. I wanted to come together and do sort of a flower pour, but I want to play around with it to try some different things. So I've mixed up 7 ounces of craft resin. My room is kind of cool. It's at like 69 degrees. I didn't let the resin warm up. I'm going to pour automatically some in the bottom of the mold before I start. And the reason I'm doing this before I start is because I don't want to forget to do it. So I'm just going to put that clear layer down and then I'm going to move forward. So for the rest of the cups, I'm pretty much going to divide it evenly. Maybe slightly less in the mica powder cup, but we'll see. I think we may need to do less in the mica powder cup. Yeah, I won't put any more in that cup. All right, put the cups back and let's start mixing our colors. So for my mica powder, I'm going to use this macaw blue-green. I love this color. It's just so super pretty. I'm actually going to take a very big chunk for this size cup. I would estimate that's probably half a teaspoon. I'm going to be traveling over the next couple of weeks with the holidays, so I've pre-recorded a bunch of videos, and it was hard to figure out different things to do. When I come back, I'll try to add some different sort of things. Isn't that pretty? All right, next we are using Octopus Fluids Resin Ink Evergreen. Open it to the side so the crunchies don't get in there. And I'm going to do 5 drops. I've been in a blue mood lately. I've done a lot with blue and green. I have this super green flower that I did that's scheduled to come out. All right, and Smurf from Octopus Fluids. It's a resin ink, and I'm going to do 5 drops of this. I'm going to add 2 more drops of that. I want it a little brighter. Actually, let's do 3. And I may go back and do the same thing with the green. It's a little better. All right, let's do the same with this. That one may have gotten an extra drop. Sometimes the drops just come out fast. Sometimes I don't count fast enough. All right. So we have our color, green. All right, let's go to our white. I am doing 15 drops, and then we'll take a look at it. I may need 20. I don't know this bottle has 20 in it, but we'll see. Oh, doing good. Let's see what this looks like. I'll get all the stringy color swirled in. Don't want stringy color. Sometimes I get in a rush and I have stringy color. All right. So with this one, I have in my mind that my mica powder is going down first. And then I'm going to put a color. Then I'm going to start my swirl with my white and do some more color. We'll see as we go, because as I see how the resin's moving, we may do something different. I'm going to stand up so I can see the center. I'm also going to give it a hit of heat. Because it's colder in here, my resin is more bubbly. Let's see, I've got like a little string or something in here. Did I get it? Yep, I got it. All right, so our mica powder first, and I'm just planning on pouring that straight into the center. And then I'm gonna do some green. I'm gonna do blue too. I think I might pour the white in the center. Maybe a spiral at the end, we'll see. I'm not going to use all of it. And then some green. I'm hoping to push that mica powder to the edge. So far I haven't. A tiny bit left of each of these. A little bit of this white. Let's do a spiral. I'm just going to all right. Now the rest of my green. I am getting kind of full. Rest of my blue. All right. So that looks pretty good. Mold is almost full. Sometimes I overfill this one, so it's good that I didn't this time. I had some bits left over from another project, and I thought they would be fun, nice here, so I'm going to put them in. They're just blue opalescents, and then green glass, crushed glass bits, and then little silver beads. Give that a shove down in the direction I want it to go. Now I'm going to wait about 10 minutes, and then I'm going to use my torch and give it a heat in the center. The reason I'm waiting is I want the bubbles to move towards the center, not near the edge of the mold. I don't want to burn the edge of my mold to my project. All right, otherwise, keep your fingers crossed for me. See if the mica powder in that order was a good idea. I don't know. All right, we'll be back. All right, we're back. I do love the colors on this side. They're so pretty. But I have no idea what's on the other side because there's so much color on this side. It could be that the other side's solid white. It just all fell, which would be strange because I used heavy products, but we'll see. You just never know. Sometimes the resin gods say, nope, we're not doing that. We're doing this. All right, it's the moment of truth. Oh, wow. Normally, I'm not a huge fan of the long petals, but with this mica powder, it's just so pretty. It's just super, super pretty. I do like it. I love the ring around it, which I'm assuming the mica, it's the mica powder that did that and then flowed into the center with the colors. But yeah, that came out super cool. I like it.